Hey everybody, this is Cyrock Omega, and welcome back to Crusader Kings 2 in yeah, with multiplayer with friends. So nice, so nice. I'm hungry now, apparently. Let's hope I can hold on to it. This rebellion is kind of silly. Even a white piece would be fine. Yeah, let's hope that we can do it. All right, get back into it then.
Is the reason.
All right, we're live.
Is because we stole billions of dollars from them, right?
Of course.
Well, I mean, talking about Iran,
Of course.
it's an interesting conversation to have, especially if you know Iranians, because in my experience, Iranians generally love American culture.
Yeah, it's so.
Oh yeah,
Generally are very
hate the
they
Iranian
like
government.
American. They hate the Iranian government and they hate the American government. Now, if I can think of most Americans, they hate the Iranian government and they hate the American government. So there's a lot of common ground between these two people.
Yeah.
I'm saying.
Really a shame that sucks so bad.
All he had to do was nothing.
Yeah. Yeah. All right. So, ready? Starting it up.
Yeah, let's
Yeah,
get
I'm
this started
ready.
so I can burn down Steve's cities.
Cool.
No, not my cities. Everybody else in my area. You don't touch Grand Mustardy.
Yes, it
Grand
is called that
Mustardy is
again.
mine. You understand? Grand Mustardy is my place. No, do not burn down the Grand Mustardy. Oh shit!
All right, I have about half as many troops as this
Right.
rebellion.
I forgot that I joined the assassins, so I'm teaching all of my kids Islam in this game. Not in real. I don't have any kids in real life.
But if you did,
If I
you'd
did,
teach
I
them to be
wouldn't
Sunni
teaching them
Muslims
any
so
of
they
the
can become
religions. They've
assassins.
been too lazy to read any of the holy books. The holy books are very long.
Yeah, I tried reading the Quran and like without any sort of
I read the
guideline or
children's
anything.
Bible, and I do
It's
intend to read the actual Bible someday.
hmm
Let's just say the children's Bible with its illustrations is harrowing and does not like whatever its purpose was. I think it was written by an atheist. I just have a feeling.
I don't know what the translation is.
Because what do you mean the translation?
It's like I'd have
no
to
translation.
like what kind
It's
of
like
children's
a
Bible do you
15-page
mean?
storybook that illustrates the Bible.
Oh, a storybook. All right, so it's
Yeah,
not an actual
the
Bible.
children's Bible. And the children's Bible has a lot
Oh,
of graphic, bloody images, man.
Hold on a second. All right. My uncle died. Bohemian guy.
Mm-hmm.
So now it's the King of Bohemia is my cousin, and and the King of Poland is the new heir. I am fourth in line now for getting Hungary. I mean, Bohemia. I am Hungary. But yeah.
Can't believe you pulled that off.
Yeah, that's
That's funny
this is
as
weird.
fuck.
So yeah, it's like I tried reading the Quran a little bit. It felt like I don't know what was it was more difficult than trying to read the Book of Mormon, but the Book of Mormon was more boring, I think.
Oh, of course it was more difficult. It's a long form epic poem that was designed to be heard in Arabic.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm dead.
Wow.
Oh, I thought that said brain cancer for a second.
Maybe new.
I thought it was just cancer.
Well, it might have been brain cancer.
Yeah, so Steve, if you could get a claim on Piedmont after
Burn it to the ground?
yeah, it might not be a bad idea to go and press it.
Yeah, sure. But don't burn either Grand Mustardy or Saluzzo to the ground.
Steve, if I have to win the war, I'm burning them.
No. There are other ways to win the war. For example, What if I started a rebellion? I can't. Fucking get. That's great.
Alright, I actually have 3,000 guys compared to 5,000 of the rebellion. As long as I'm smart about this, I think I can pull it off.
Cue Benny Hill.
Yeah.
My biggest problem is Dauphine. Because France owns it.
Okay, and Bohemia has declared war on me. What's this for? What's this war for?
Claim on the Duchy of Moravia, I'm guessing.
Of course.
Now, de jure war over Hadrek, that one county.
I don't care that much. I would like to keep it, but I think keeping Hungary is more important.
Well, you do have a larger army than him.
Yeah. He's doing this because I am distracted as of current.
Yeah, see if you can maneuver him to fight the revolt at all.
That'd be nice. I don't know if he'd be that stupid. Right now, he's just kind of bunching all of his dudes up in Prague. No, he actually has more guys than me. The guy that's the guy that declared war.
It says you have 4,000 and he only has 3.3.
I only have 28k.
Oh.
Alright, now he's
Hey,
actually
Chris, my
attacking.
troops be moving past you. Don't attack them when they're done. You guys need to bring them back to my country so I can lower them. I'm going around you, but they're going to be walking nearby.
Planning a line of attack now.
And this is why you don't share intelligence with your friends. I can think of a few countries that could learn that lesson.
Could take out a loan, hire some mercs. That could at least get rid of this war pretty easily. It may not be a bad idea. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go with that.
Take out a loan, hire some
France
mercs.
is trying to vassalize Savoy.
Sounds familiar.
Steve, you're about to end up as part of France.
Yeah, that sucks.
That's
I'm
funny.
I'm just sitting here, you know.
You know, we were planning on
Being
playing in the Holy
shuffled
Roman
around.
Empire. Now
And
only one of
now
us is.
Fate has driven us all apart. One of us has become Hungary. One of us, a vassal of France.
Someday love will find you. Break those chains that bind you. You know I still love you. La da 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 da. Separate ways.
That's
Sound like a
how the
sick
guitar
cat.
solo sounds. That's what the guitar solo sounds like in that song. It's not true, but anybody who hasn't heard the song now will believe that to be true.
Who has not heard that
Anyhow.
song?
Anybody who has never been in a Dominic's? Sorry, I remember that song playing all the time whenever Dominic. That and what's some of the other songs they play?
Alright, I'm gonna try to speed up a little.
The hip to be square.
Yeah.
a lot of the songs from the 80s that you don't listen to.
And there could be worse things to have on your Muzak track list.
Oh, they had those too.
Huh.
Don't get me wrong. Dominic said every bad song you can imagine on its track. Had some decent songs, but usually it was just like, wow.
Alright, let's take that loan. Ooh, borrow from the Templars.
Like, have you ever heard of a Kids Bop album?
Oh, Kids Bop, Joy, wow.
Imagine like all of Kids Bop's playlists.
Why is Sicily... Oh, I
That's
may be
kinda
at
dumb.
Sicily in a moment. Oh, the rebellion's over! See, look, the guy died.
Oh, nice.
Perfect timing.
So I have a question
Yes.
for both of you and our listeners. Has anybody ever bought a Kids Bop album?
I did not. I think back in the day...
No, I mean, has anybody who has ever existed bought one of those?
I mean,
Because
they're like...
don't understand who the market is.
Jeez,
As
children?
a kid, I never wanted it. As a parent, I can't imagine I'd want that. And yet, the commercials were always on TV.
Yeah.
Like what? Kids Bob 40?
I'm gonna look this up really quick.
Kids Bop 40, what do you mean?
They number them, like, at
Oh,
release.
fuck, there's, how many, there's 40 of them?
I'm looking them
I
up.
think so.
Holy shit. You see, I just don't understand what the market is for that. Because
the highest
these are
number I
songs that
saw was...
nobody wanted to hear kids sing. It's gotta be, like, at least half funded by pedophiles. Because
I'm
some of
seeing
these songs
38.
are, like, 38?
Yep, I'm seeing a YouTube
Okay.
video posted in March. That's from Kids Bop. That was 38.
I was close.
Yeah, you were. You were really close.
Yeah, very close. Suspiciously.
It's like it's that weird mindset that producers think that, you know what kids want? More kids. You know?
Like how
Yeah,
in cartoons they tend to remove the parents.
I think it's more, you know, in shows that have adults, they force children into them.
Well, like,
I think it's like the mindset of having Wesley in Star Trek.
God, he is so bad.
Yeah.
So Wesley and Kids Bop are like cousins. What you're saying.
Yeah, it's the
I don't know
same.
if I buy that entirely.
It's the same
because
philosophy.
Wesley is just thrust upon you in the face of a better show.
No, I think
And the
my
better
analogy
show
was-
survives.
I think my analogy
However,
was
Kids
better
Bop
because
is
it's
entirely
essentially
reliant on Wesley.
it's adults arbitrarily determining what kids want in their programming without actually attempting to verify what.
But
Even
here's the
kids
problem
like.
with that. Here's the problem with that. Is that when that happens, we're talking about TV shows. And TV shows are just on the air. And kids watch them. Kids Bop, people actually have to purchase. And somehow it stayed in, like, kids aren't purchasing Kids Bop. Parents are. So it's a slightly different thing. Because this is something that's driven entirely by parents who want their kids to have Kids Bop for whatever reason. I think the market is slightly different than the TV, where it is, you have Wesley, for example, or you have the shows about the parents. But these are shows marketed towards kids. They're marketed in different ways than Kids Bop. Wesley, for example, is sort of supposed to be there to make kids feel comfortable with Star Trek.
Yeah,
But
that's my
you
argument.
also have Star Trek in the
Yeah.
background. In those shows, you have a show in the background which might have more interesting themes than just kids running around. In Kids Pop, you have kids singing pop songs worse than are normally sung
Of course.
because they're kids. Who is the market? I just have no fucking clue. Like, you could just buy your kids the album.
And you're really
Instead,
lagging
you're
today.
buying them Kids Pop.
I mean, I feel it's the same kind of mindset. really.
I'm sure it's some kind of mindset that produces it. But
It's just a
I don't think
degree.
it's some kind of mindset that buys it. I mean, my question is, how does Kids Bop stay in business?
Yeah.
For all these years, how are there that many people buying Kids Bop? Because you have to consider that it must take some amount of capital to have the rights to all these songs. Like, significant. These are like major pop songs. They're not like, you know, random ass songs.
Yeah, all the major pop songs for the past. These how many years?
Definitely for profit. Since I was a little kid, because I remember seeing Kids Bop when I was like 8. Like I saw the commercial for on TV. Buy our large disc set and enjoy it. I think it's pedos.
Man.
That's my personal. That's the only market I can think of. That's kind of mean. I don't mean to be so mean to Kids Bop, which is provide entertainment to millions of people.
I wouldn't say millions.
I'm being facetious. But, who enjoys Kids Bop?
Yeah.
Who?
It's like, I think I actually considered wanting to get Kids Bop, and then I realized, you know, it actually is just kids singing it. And I would rather have just gotten the regular songs. And even then, I didn't really want the regular songs.
The Kids Bop commercial as a kid, I was like, why do all these kids get to sing these songs? Why not? Who are these fucking kids? Who are they?
That's an interesting question, yeah. How do they get them?
Like, it's all I could think about when I was watching. I was like, who are these kids?
It's like, has it become like it's like there are prestigious groups of like choir singers, except now it's Kids Bop?
Or is it just the milk carton kids?
That's where they go.
That's where they go to Kids Bop.
They're all kidnapped. The Kids Bop napped.
Kids Bop napped. Yeah, I mean, I'm just throwing out possibilities here. I'm not saying that it's true. I'm not saying that Kids Bop kids are all kidnapped from loving homes and made to sing mediocre pop songs for the rest of their lives against their will. I'm not saying that.
This.
But I'm saying it would make sense.
You got your war under control?
Oh yeah, going pretty nicely. And Bohemia is actually getting attacked by someone else as well, by Bavaria.
Yeah, Steve, if you don't want to be part of France, now might be a good time to declare independence.
You can't, I'm a kid. Just like Kids Bop. My kids sing, he can't declare independence, he's busy singing Britney Spears. He's busy singing early to late 1990s pop music.
I wouldn't even, no, not early. It's like late 90s to early 2000s.
Late, you're right. Late 90s, early 2000s pop music.
The first Kids Bop I'd wager was like 90. Ooh, even not
there
90s.
Must be more than one of them a year because.
Yeah, there has to be.
38 of them.
Yeah, I'm only 26.
And yeah, I know.
And there have not always been Kids Bop.
There has not always.
There has always been Kids Bop since the dawn of time.
That sounds like some kind of cosmic horror. It's like you've got Cthulhu and Kids Bop.
There always is Kids Bop. It is, and it will be.
Kids
when
Bop.
Time ends, there will still be Kids Bop.
Oh, 2001. Yeah. Debuted October 9th, 2001.
Okay, so here's my major questions for Kids Bop. First of all, where do the kids come from? Second of all,
you can probably find out all this on the wiki.
How do they have enough money to afford all these licenses?
There's probably a Kids Bop wiki, like an entire wiki for a Kids Bop.
I'm sure there is. But
I just realized this.
I'm more interested in the financial aspects of this operation, because how do they afford the licenses? Keep in mind, let's take, like, just for fun, let's take Thor Ragnarok, which I saw recently.
Yeah.
And I enjoyed the movie a lot. And something I noticed, even though it wasn't my favorite part of the soundtrack, the whole soundtrack's my favorite part of the soundtrack, like the main soundtrack. But they had "Immigrant Song" by Led Zeppelin.
Yep. Prominent
So
in the first
that's
scene.
pretty important, because if you know anything about Led Zeppelin, you know they don't just give away their rights.
Oh yeah, that's very true.
So that costs a lot. Probably cost a lot of money to get those rights for that song. Kids Bop is entirely pop song, made by major corporations. So each of these songs costs a significant amount of money to license, that you can use them and reproduce them for your own benefit. And I'm not 100% sure, but I don't think Kids Bop only produces something by one record label. I think it produces music from multiple.
Oh yeah,
Like it's just any pop
has
song.
to be.
I don't think it's just one record label they like.
It's probably every major song of like
right, every major song. But that would cost, for example, if I wanted to release a cover album of a bunch of different songs, I think I would have to pay something.
Oh yeah.
Like I don't think you can just release a bunch of cover songs, market it like just purely cover songs, with that being the draw. Maybe you can, I'm not entirely sure on that. I know you can't literally copy a song, but I think the royalties would have to go to those people. So I mean, I'm just wondering, like, where does the licensing come from? Like, just little things like that with something like Kids Bop. It's been going on for years, and I can't imagine it makes a huge profit, but I guess it does.
It's like those like
it's just not explainable in my head.
I think it's like maybe it's the same kind of company that does all those big compilation albums, you know? It's
Maybe.
like the
it could be a thing.
Like the I can't even think of the names for those. But you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Probably the more interesting ones are like the ones that are like greatest hits of like a certain decade. I feel like those might actually be worth getting, depending on your preference.
1893.
Yeah, that'd probably be pretty good.
Yeah, it'd be like all romantic stuff.
Yeah, dude, that'd be sick. If you want to get a classics album. You know, it's really great. I'm sieging down Prague. Actually, I've already got Prague down, but man, you're really lagging today.
So Brahms was in an episode of Star Trek.
Yeah.
Damn big.
Yeah, the Requiem for Methuselah. The dude claimed to have been Johannes Brahms. When Spock questions him about a Brahms piece that has never been heard or seen before, but is clearly a work by Brahms. No, it's not. It sounds nothing like Brahms.
So I do appreciate that that Bavaria is helping me siege down the Prague. That's pretty good.
They're so nice, aren't they?
I know, right? It's so lovely.
Has Hungary always been this big, or do you gain more territory in the West?
Oh no, this is almost the Empire of Carpathia. Hungary, just press the O key and it'll take you to the de jure kingdom map.
Which is still bigger than what Hungary is.
Like
Well,
modern
today,
Hungary, yes.
Modern Hungary
This is maybe... Yeah, I don't know at what point this... This is ahistorical, not ahistorical, but an historical Hungary.
and historical.
Yeah. It was about the size, I'm pretty sure, when they were under Austria.
No, it was I
think it was smaller even then under Austria. Austria would have taken up a good amount of what you have in Hungary right now. It would be really fun to conquer Europe as like Croatia or something.
Yeah. What? That's why you gotta get Hearts of Iron 4.
You can do it in this game too.
Crusade over, of course. Well, I mean, literally Croatia. Well, yeah, actually Croatia does exist in a lot of the
it's right
periods.
there, right south of you.
Yeah. I normally think of the earlier start dates. That doesn't have
Didn't
Croatia.
Just win the World Cup too?
No, they were in the finals, but they lost to France.
They lost to... Oh, man.
Yeah, pretty much everyone was rooting for Croatia.
Yeah, everybody was.
The French team isn't from France.
Yeah, I mean, it's like they're all French.
A lot of teams in the World Cup are like that.
Yeah, I mean,
a lot of teams in the World
I don't know
Cup
the
are
history
like
of
that,
specifically. It's very true what Trevor Noah said, that it is essentially an African team, but it's like they are. It's not like they're not French.
Well, are they from Africa or are they from France?
Like, I think they're
French colonies in Africa.
I mean, technically
speaking,
I think you can argue that that alone qualifies them.
Yeah.
Well, they're French citizens.
Exactly.
They are
that's
French.
my point.
Yeah, then there's the point. Yeah, so they're French. Like, I don't think yeah, it's a weird situation. It's a weird.
It's really only weird because you imagine France is just white people.
No,
That's
no,
like
it's only weird because they're all from former colonial territories. Or you still have this question of, is this exploitation? And I guess sort of no at this, like in this specific weird. France still relies upon its former colonial territories pretty heavily for uranium.
They have a lot of trade deals with like Algeria and stuff.
What?
They have like a lot of trade deals with countries like Algeria and stuff.
I'm sure they do. They have a lot of ongoing military engagements in Africa, for example, in their former colonial territories, and a lot of it has to do with ensuring that resources which are not present in France, but are present in Africa, make it to France. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's a post-colonial thing. Which the word is kind of misleading because post-colonial implies that it's...
Well, it's more neo-colonial.
Yeah, that's a better term.
Than post-colonial. Post-colonial is more Algerian Civil War. French, Fanon.
My understanding is that the term post-colonial is essentially neo-colonial. I might be wrong.
Post-colonialism has its own sort of history. But it kind of melts as you get closer to the 20th century neo-colonial.
In general, post-colonialism represents an ideological response to colonialist thought rather than simply describing a system that comes after colonialism.
Basically,
just looking it up on Wikipedia.
Both of these things is that most industrial countries cannot survive without resources that are not available within their own country. They cannot survive as industrial countries.
Yeah, okay.
And so that's where most of these resources came from countries that weren't their own. And regardless of whether they want to remain imperial powers or not, they essentially need to maintain their standard of living as an industrial society. So instead of finding
Post-industrial,
some
maybe.
better way of doing it, we've become the major industrial societies have found more clandestine ways of extracting resources from other places.
It's really just an issue of it being one-sided, that it's not, that it's still taking the resources rather than it being a fair trade.
Even if it was a fair trade, I mean, there is no fair trade. That's the problem. Because if you're looking at as far as resources go, Africa has more resources, and I could be slightly wrong about this, but it's mostly true.
Depends on the area.
Africa as a continent has more resources than every other continent, except for maybe oil. And even that, there's plenty of oil in Africa. But as far as diamonds go,
I don't know. That's a very hard thing to quantify, because that's like saying Africa has more stuff than Asia. Asia's
Actually,
really big.
John, looking at the shape, I think you were right. I think this is the size of Hungary when it was part of Austria.
Okay, give or take some areas.
Yeah.
It's certainly a, I don't know what you call it, but it's not exactly.
Yeah, I think they lost a bit of the south to the Ottomans, but I think that's most.
Yeah, eventually, yeah. This is some kind of correct Hungary in the medieval era.
Yeah.
Anyway, you were saying, Steve?
My point is that between like something like Europe and Africa, there can be no real fair trade. It literally can't exist. Unless ignoring Asia, because I don't have the statistics for this, but I can say 100%. Africa has more resources, valuable resources, that are basically needed for advanced societies.
Yeah.
Than Europe does. Europe doesn't have them. Doesn't have the same kind of stores of uranium, doesn't have the same stores of oil or diamonds. And diamonds are a completely different thing, but again, they are symbolically important.
Yeah, it's a luxury that is a
luxury
big sign of wealth.
That is sort of owned
It's
by like one creepy company.
Luxury. Europe has millions of diamonds.
Oh yeah.
They just keep locked in boxes.
Yeah.
They're not even rare.
No, they're not. And that's the thing, Africa's thousands. I mean, there's...
And you can just make fake diamonds.
You can make them too now.
If you want a shiny thing on your finger, you can get a... Yeah, I mean, you can just get a fake one. But it's the idea of getting of having a pretty rare stone on your finger, or your earrings, or whatever.
I mean, the point is, my major point is that there are ways to organize society in which there are mutually beneficial ways in which to organize society. But it's incredibly difficult to do, if not impossible, when you have competing nation states.
Yeah.
Where you have very powerful, wealthy nation states in, say, Europe and in America, which need certain resources from much less powerful post-colonial nation states, and they have every possible means to achieve those resources without necessarily raising the standard of living within those nation states. They don't have to do that. They could do it, but again, they have no great reason to do so. And that's the big problem. They do have a good reason to do so. It makes a lot of sense. But that's a lot harder.
And is less beneficial for a lot of the people that have the wealth at the moment.
Oh yeah, well I mean, for people with the wealth, there's no reason to. I mean, the standard of living in the United States, for example, is decreasing rapidly. Whether you want to look at gentrification or what's happening in the towns and outside of the urban complexes, you're seeing jobs shift overseas or replaced by automation. You're seeing the standard of living become more expensive in the urban areas. And in the rural areas, there's less and less of an ability to make a life of your own. And this is happening pretty much all over the world. But when it comes to wealth, you have the wealthy tend to do what's in their interest.
Almost always.
Almost always throughout history, period. Like, it's just something they do. Their thing. What they do.
Trying to turn the speed back up again.
Cool.
Alright, how my faction... Everyone's mostly pretty chill with me.
Holy shit, so the Seljuks... Were they a thing a second ago? They just end a rebellion, Seljuks.
Yeah, the Celtics have been a thing this entire campaign.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I saw them just reclaim a bunch of territory, and I wasn't sure if it was them seizing power or if it was them,
Yeah, at this start, the Seljuks start with most of that land.
Yeah, 1108, yeah, that's right.
I can also make the Kingdom of Magyar. That's nice.
Really?
Yep.
But you're not Hungarian.
Nope.
That is hilarious.
It's titular. I'm the king of the land of the Magyars.
Also, France is having a really funny rebellion.
Oh yeah, that's
that is
huge.
wonderful.
That one in the east has been going on for a long time, but the one in the south... That's so large! Wow, what are these
Yeah,
over?
it's the whole country.
Alright, there's... The new
It's
one
everything but
is...
Brittany.
It's pressing a claim. France is winning that, though.
That's even funnier, really.
Actually, no, that's the old one. The new one is an independence war, currently slightly in favor of the revolt. So that would...
Oh, I really hope the new one goes through.
Yeah, that'd make Aquitaine. Ugh.
No, it wouldn't.
They
It
would
make
be...
all of those dukes and counts independent.
Oh, each of them. Wow.
Which means that Dauphine is no longer protected by the French yoke, and I can march in and take it.
Nice.
Can I help them? No, I can't.
You can declare war in France?
Yeah,
Will
but
this help
there's like, I'd have to march to Brittany to put some people. I could. Oh wow! Check it out. The King of France is Dutch.
Wow. That's cool. And, yeah, that's neat.
Elbrick von Vanderen. Vlanderen.
Oh, yeah. Van Vlanderen, that guy... He's the Dutch dude, essentially.
So are these guys gonna...
I think I've seen that happen once before.
So yeah, Chris, I'd recommend if you can, just declaring war in France. They only have a couple of provinces.
I'm 3%
Just,
away
like,
from winning this
even
war.
knocking out their armies where they exist.
Okay, yeah, John, if you want to see how it goes. She is the Duchess of Aquitaine. So if you click... Yeah. On Aquitaine and Gascoigne, you can see everything she has. Aquitaine, Gascoigne, and Poitou. She might actually be able to make Aquitaine, but Toulouse and Dauphine will definitely be independent.
Cool. Two more percent and I could... Oh. Hey. Yeah, 2 more percent and I'm gonna make him surrender. That would give me like 400 gold. That'd be enough to make my Great Moravia.
Oh, yeah, Steve, I don't think I need to... There's no chance the King of France will rebound against either of these people.
I don't know, he's actually winning the older revolt. But if he loses the other one... oh, it's actually even now.
Yeah, because he lost all of the people that he was taking troops from.
Yeah, oh yeah, he should lose this. I'd be surprised if he doesn't.
Oh wow, the Kaiser just increased council power.
That's good.
It's rare. Man, I miss being part of the Holy Roman Empire. Now I'm just fucking Dutch. Part of the Duchy of Savoy.
We'll get back into it one of these days.
Yeah, you should definitely be working on that claim though.
Oh, Piedmont?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Oh. Beautiful. The King of Bohemia is in debt. He doesn't even have 700 troops. I'm gonna press that claim on the kingdom real soon.
Nice.
That would leave him with like 2 provinces. But right now, should I
Do it.
make the kingdom first though?
Oh, yeah, probably.
I need 7 more ducats.
Well, you should drop your troops then.
I already did.
Oh, the king just lost the county to the HRE.
Yeah, he lost Pilsen to Bavaria. Have to get that one back. Alright, now I would spend all of my money to make this kingdom. I think it's worth it. Aha! Great Moravia.
It's
Now,
like Moravia, but greater.
like, should I join the HRE right now?
I feel like you probably should.
Yeah, let's do it.
What would be better about not joining it at this point?
Yeah.
Yeah, join the HRE. Come on, man. Everybody's doing it.
We were
Everybody's
supposed to be.
Everybody's kind of the opposite of that, but I'm gonna restart the trend.
Now I'm the lame one out. I'm in
Look at
lame
that
out
empire.
Savoy.
That's almost worth being called Roman.
Not really, though.
Ooh, I could press all claims. Okay, that'd be better. Yeah, let's do
Kind
that.
of, like, I think like at least a third of, if not 2/3 of our empire, we're never part of the Holy Roman, part of the Roman Empire.
Yeah. It's so weird that they tried to do that. How it's like, it's so very German.
The Holy Roman Empire of the German State. That
Yeah.
was the full name.
That makes more sense. Press all claims. This will call Sicily in, but they didn't do much last time. Gonna bulldoze these guys. Alright. May not be a bad idea. The Duke of Austria wants me to vote for him. Yeah, I'm not getting any votes right now. Sure.
Alright, I can vote. Why can't I vote? I'm a duchess.
Maybe it's because you're a woman?
I'm gonna say it might be because you're a duchess instead of a duke.
Sexist bastard.
Yeah, what the fuck, man?
Why are you declaring war
It's
for this?
1109.
He's trying to vassalize the Kingdom of Bohemia, even though I'm
Don't
already
you know what
attacking him.
fucking decade it is? 9th century.
What's the times?
Duchesses are allowed to vote. Wait, is that really the reason? I feel like that problem.
Well,
Maybe?
I am
you're a
I'm
direct-
of ducal rank. I am a direct vassal to him, so I should be able to cast votes.
The only
Yeah.
thing that's possible is that it's because you're a woman. I think that's exactly what it is. Because every other thing is ticked.
Oh, I know what it is. I'm not his de jure vassal.
Ah.
Really? The de
I am
jure
a de
matters?
jure. I am de jure of Francia, not of the Holy Roman Empire. So therefore, I am not eligible to cast a vote.
Huh. That's not right.
If it was a titular empire, I'd be able to cast a vote.
I'll be right back. You don't need to pause it unless something crazy happens.
I actually, I think I am going to declare war on France
Mm-hmm.
to keep Savoy out of the French Empire.
Alright.
Because if I become hostile to France, I can unsiege those.
Cool.
So I just gotta pick a claimant that's 70 years old.
Yeah, somehow France is winning these wars. These revolts that he's in right now. Technically.
Well, I just gotta do some unsieging of Savoy before my claimant dies.
Alright, this is really awkward. I'm in 2 wars for the same area. One of them is mine. Yeah. So, like, the war score for both wars is going up at the same time. Okay, what was Great
He's
Moravia
just trying
again?
to torment you.
Remind me.
Great Moravia was originally a Slavic nomadic realm, thus the Great. But it was formed by the fusion of what would be the principalities of Moravia and Nitria.
Okay.
So it very much was the predecessor of Czechoslovakia. Because Nitria is Slovakia and Moravia is Eastern Czech Republic.
Yeah.
From there, it spread and controlled a lot of area in the Western Slavic area.
Mm-hmm.
And it is historically important because it is the first Slavic state to convert to Catholicism.
Hmm.
Yeah, but it was a massive territorial empire.
I might make Bohemia my main title then. I'll keep Great Moravia, but
No, I think you should stay Great Moravia because you are Moravia.
I'd rather be Prague. Prague is a much better province.
So, Great Moravia held Prague.
Well, I'd rather it be my capital.
You can make Prague your capital no matter what.
I know, but it's... Eh. Oh, crap. Yeah, I may not actually win this war. I may end up...
Yeah, I think he's gonna vassalize it. He's essentially stolen all of your progress like you did with Hungary.
Yeah. That's really lame.
Yeah, this Kaiser's a dick. Thus, the Tormentor.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm back. I'm assuming nothing crazy.
No.
France
really.
got a big play.
Oh, hold on.
I'm fighting France to save you from becoming part of it.
I don't mind if I become part of. Well, yes, I do. Yeah, actually, I'd rather rejoin the Holy Roman Empire, in some way or form.
It also makes it easier for me.
That's cool too. I don't really care about that, but I mean, it is pretty cool.
I need two.
I'm not saying that I don't care about that entirely, but at the same time, my main concern right now is not much. Because there's not much I can do. As part
Well, you
of the
should be working on getting Piedmont.
I am working on that. Very slow.
You know, I could just declare war on him again.
That's probably what you should do.
Yeah, I mean...
Declare war on who?
The guy that I've just declared war on. Trying to take all...
Kaiser stole his war.
Yeah, it's like... I declared war on my cousin for my claim on all of his land. So...
Right.
And now... And then immediately afterwards, the Kaiser declared war to vassalize him. And because I'm his vassal, I am automatically called into the war. So... I guess that would have been a reason why I shouldn't have sworn fealty. Because all of my war score goes to his war as well as mine. So
Well, we didn't know he would be that petty.
Well, I guess we should have
We
figured.
probably should have known he would be that petty, but we didn't think that.
Yeah.
You know, we should assassinate the Holy Roman Emperor.
If you want to do it, go
Just
for
to
it.
show him. Well, I can't. I'm too busy trying to take Piedmont.
He's in hiding.
He's in hiding.
Yeah, I mean, someone's trying to kill
Oh,
him.
you're right.
He's
You're right,
paranoid.
he is in hiding. Because he's so hated.
One son is incapable and the other is in
I
hiding.
wonder what kind of behavior could have led him to be so hated by his vassals.
I remember he did some really
Stealing
bad
wars.
things earlier. He is cruel.
Oh yeah, he's the reason it fell apart.
Are you sure we weren't the reason it fell apart? Are you sure he? Oh, that's right, because everybody declared war on him. The rebellion. I forgot about the rebellion that I was a part of, unwillingly. I thought I wouldn't have been willing, but nobody asked me if I wanted to be part of this rebellion. That's one thing I really like about vassalage. Nobody asks you. They're not like, so what do you think about declaring war against the guy who can just assassinate, murder you and your entire family for rebelling? Like, yeah, I don't think so. I don't think it's a good idea. Nobody ever asked me that. They just were like, yeah, you're at war with me now. I'm like, I'm in a rebellion? Yeah, our rebellion. It's like, well, who's ours? It's like, well, I declared a rebellion.
Steve.
And now you're part of it. Like, well, I guess I am. Okay. That's
Steve,
really how that happened. What's up?
We should coordinate. So next time I declare war on Savoy, you declare independence.
I don't coordinate with you, but I might coordinate with you. House of Mustardy.
It's a really fickle people.
They're a fickle people. They're fickle and non-committal, but they wink, and that tells you if they're willing to agree to your plan. Wink. I can't wink at you over a microphone. That's why I'm saying wink. So I'm not saying I'm agreeing to your plan. In fact, I am quite opposed to it.
How do you make
Wink.
the chat show up?
But perhaps with the right encouragement, wink, I might be willing to join you in your wink plan to wink. I think you get the point.
Well, if you don't, there's a good chance he'll randomly steal one of your counties.
Yeah, I know. That's why I'm saying wink. So let me know. Give me the signal to not betray Savoy. Oh, the Regency has ended.
You're now a grown bald boy.
I know, yeah, I didn't mention that. I'm already bald. I vaguely look like Jeff Bezos.
You are the conspiracy. It was you the whole time.
So Jeff Bezos is actually counting Rico with Grand Mustardy. And he goes, I'm gonna do an Amazon.
So we've got the von Habsburgs and Jeff Bezos. I guess that makes me the lizard men.
Wait, let me see. You're in Hungary. Who could you be? You could be many people. Let's see. No, you're not the lizard men. The lizard men just rule above all. They don't...
Exactly. I mean, that's
lizard men do their vassals, the horse people.
Oh well, check out Leon.
Yeah, they're pretty big. Quite impressive.
Yeah, Leon's winning the Reconquista.
King Visibor the Merry. It's you. You're not a lizard person. No lizard person gets called the Merry. They become the cold-blooded or the scaly-fleshed.
Well, I mean, that's the ruse, though.
They don't have a ruse. It's all in plain sight. You can see them when they walk past you. They look like lizards. Lizard people will rule you.
I thought that the whole thing was that they're
form.
in disguise. You don't know who the lizard man is.
That's the whole trick, John. What they are is they're just fucking lizards. You just look at them, you're like, oh, it's a little lizard. He's cute.
They're actually just like gutter snakes.
That's like when I was in Hawaii back in 2000, and I stepped on a lizard. The old man behind me said that was a lizard. And he said that in honor of the dead lizard.
Oh, did it die?
Yeah, it was flat.
Oh, dang, dude.
It was like a flat lizard. It sucked. It's really sad. It was a really shiny blue lizard. One of the little tiny ones, you know, they're cool.
Yeah.
And we were on this big old trail, you know, and there was like a cliff on one side and a bunch of mountains on the other. And I was walking, and the old guy was walking behind me. He tapped me on the shoulder and he pointed downwards. This is true, by the way. It's actually happened. And he pointed at this flat, straight up flat lizard.
Huh.
And he said, that was a lizard. I'll never forget that, because he didn't say the lizard's dead. He said it was. Like, just, that was a lizard. It's not anymore.
Nope.
But just the way he phrased that was perfect. Utterly perfect. I feel bad for that lizard, because I didn't mean to step on it. I didn't even know it was there. That was the unfortunate thing. But anyway, I hope the lizard accepts this as an apology. And also, yeah, lizard people don't... You're not a lizard person, John. Wink! No, a lizard could never be married.
How about
You might be an avian.
an avian or an alien?
Avian.
Avian, so I'm
Oh,
a bird?
check it out.
Yeah, bird.
The-
Birdman.
The Sultan of Africa.
Yeah, I
is
saw
Berber
that.
Catholic.
Yeah, he's the
What?
liberator. Because all that land got converted, but you know, it's still Berber.
Oh, John, it fired. Look
What?
at France.
Yeah,
Oh, wow. Wow, yeah. Oh, see, there you go. Queen of Aquitaine. She did it
Aquitaine.
immediately. Her heir is of that.
Southern France is different than Toulouse. Toulouse is independent as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, Toulouse, Normandy, and Aquitaine and Dauphine are now independent.
Oh yeah, the Duchess of
And
Normandy.
If France loses this next revolt, then France is gonna be really small.
Come on.
No, it's for a claim on France.
So it'll actually get larger. Well, it'll stay the same.
Man,
And hopefully Normandy can get England now. That'd be funny. James with St. Peter. What do those do?
I don't know. Let's vote. Okay, Chains of St. Peter. Monthly prestige plus 0.1, learning plus 2.
Wow.
The chains that held St. Peter in Herod's dungeon until the saint was released and led to freedom by an angel.
Neat.
Aw, my husband died.
Under suspicious circumstances? Wow.
Yeah.
Who would have
Oh.
wanted suspicious to circumstances?
Oh.
Your son is the King of Denmark.
And I have elective.
Wow, alright.
My heir is the King of Denmark.
Wow, and that's
Oh,
legit.
no.
And he is von Habsburg. Wow. That's nuts.
so basically, yeah, this is getting weird.
Getting.
We're expanding by the dumbest ways possible.
Well,
Random
Chris and
weirdest-
I are.
Yeah. Oh,
We're
me,
expanding by very
I'm
angry
just trapped
ways.
in the shitty ass duchy in the middle of nowhere. That's being invaded by my friends.
Alright, yeah, he's about to get vassalized, so I might as well lower my troops and declare these wars again.
Can you not?
Oh, damn
Oh,
it.
you can't declare war because he siege more.
I'm already at war. He just the Kaiser just needs to finish his war. He will be
Yeah,
vassalized, and then I will declare war.
It's a shame that he's the one who inherited, because he is the worst kids.
Say again? You cut out.
It's a shame that he's the one who inherited Denmark, because he's the worst of my kids.
Oh, yeah.
But hey, I will take Denmark.
Denmark is nice.
Oh, son of a bitch! I should repaid my loan to the Jewish peoples, thinking I could borrow some from the Templars, but it turns out to be a Templar.
No, the temple. You need to have like 600 gold in order to do it.
Oh, a greater than or equal to the, not lesser than.
Yeah.
Oops. Well, I'm not too far off. Then I can borrow money from them. But I still think I have to be a Knight Templar. Oh, fuck. I shouldn't have given that money back.
No, yeah, it's kind of weird. You need to be rich enough to take more loans. I guess there's a truth to that.
It's like the opposite of that.
I don't know.
You have to be poor enough to take loans and then never repay them, so that way they can continue to steal your money.
I don't know. I mean, whoa. Guess who just got excommunicated? By
if you're rich,
the
you
guy
take
that I'm
loans, you don't
declaring
have to.
war on. Like, my cousin, who's still the king of Bohemia. No, he was excommunicated by the Kaiser. Okay. Interesting.
Imperial ban?
What? Oh, yeah, something like that. Well, I mean, I'm also at war with the Sultan of Barcelona.
I hear you guys talking. I'm not Jeff Bezos. I'm Billy Mays.
Billy Mays here.
Billy Mays here.
Telling you, I am not Jeff Bezos.
Tiny ass little area. In a duchy no one likes. I was thinking a province is also a duchy. There's all these independent duchies now. I wonder who could capitalize off of that. Maybe the Kaiser. No one tell him.
Yeah,
Nobody
this
can.
guy's too stupid to realize.
Uh,
But he should immediately march into Holland, Dauphine, Province, and Toulouse.
Yeah, you think he'd just do that. Instead, he
hey,
wants
another
to...
reason to invade Savoy. One of our armies has 666 troops.
Wow.
Can't be a good sign.
It's the devil.
The devil's army.
Devil confirmed.
If he only had more troops, he could have conquered the world. But he only had 666.
He's got to stick with the theme.
You gotta stick with the number. He can't go above it.
I'll be right back.
It
No
was
need to
symbolic.
stop.
The armies of goodness simply got 10,000 troops. And his army was completely destroyed. In an extremely anticlimactic battle against Satan.
Huh.
How could you defeat me? He cried. Well, you only had 666 troops, and
We
turns
had
out
667.
we had more than that because just a lot of people.
Like, I mean, yeah, that's like, it's not that
It's
bad.
not that hard to find people in your army if you make your cap more than 660. So sorry, Satan. Just not good with numbers, are you?
Okay, I miss anything?
Nah.
No, not really. Savoy has an army of 666 troops. That's the most excitement you've missed in that time. So it's Satan's army. It is extraordinarily underwhelming.
I'm really impressed with Leon. They're doing nicely. I'm proud of
I'm
them.
really not impressed with my chancellor. He's taking his fucking time giving me this reason to invade Piedmont.
Yeah, sometimes you get lucky, sometimes you don't.
I have decided that I am clearly
he's not a
better
particularly-
than a normal duchess.
Oh,
So
I don't
therefore I
understand.
shall declare myself the Archduchess.
Congrats. Proud of you.
Leon is doing very well. Maybe I should swear fealty to Leon. Oh, wait, I can't.
Oh, man. Carinthia and Austria have declared excommunication wars against the guy I'm fighting. So, as long as none of them win before I win, I think I'll be okay. But I think if he gets excommunicated, that will probably screw with my war, and I'll have to declare it again against his heir. Who is a count in Holstein.
Hey, so I can start a
Jeez, how is
faction.
this guy not dead yet?
I can start a
I can
faction.
put my claimant on the throne.
I can start a faction to put the Holy Roman Emperor on the seat of Savoy.
I wouldn't do that.
That would get rid of me as a vassal of Savoy, I believe. Because the duchy would cease to exist, essentially. It'd be a direct vassal of the Holy Roman Emperor.
No, you wouldn't, because he holds 2 ducal titles.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Well, aren't those ducal titles subordinate to his primary title?
Well, if you fired
I mean, he
the
could get
faction
somebody.
and got the, he would hold on to the Duchy of Susa, which is Duchy.
Right, Savoy.
Yeah, his
controls it.
primary title is Savoy, but he also has Duchy, and you hold land in the Duchy of Susa. So if you fire the faction and send the title Duke of Savoy to the Emperor, then he still remains the Duke of Susa. So he still remains your direct liege because you are de jure under the Duke of Susa.
For as long as he doesn't make a Duke of Susa. Then
No,
I'm
he
the
already
Duke.
holds the title the Duke of Susa.
Yeah, but he is the Emperor.
No, the Duke of Savoy holds the title Duke of Susa.
Right, the Duke of Savoy.
He holds both the titles, Steve.
Right. But I'm putting the Kaiser in charge of Savoy.
Yes, not Susa.
So he'd remain in control of Susa.
Yes.
Saying. Okay, I see. Oh fuck, Genoa's invading.
Again?
Oh my god.
Well, I don't care. I'll be a vassal of Genoa. It doesn't make a difference to me whether I'm a vassal of Savoy or Genoa, except that Genoa's kind of cooler.
So what did he just get from that war?
Me?
Yeah.
Nothing. The point of that war was to
Oh, destabilize somebody?
Yeah.
They stabilize Savoy.
Alright.
Now, thanks to your action.
No, I wanted to re-stabilize Savoy. Stabilize France.
What?
I accomplished both of those.
You wanted to re-stabilize Savoy?
Yes, so they would not become a vassal of France.
I thought you were trying to destabilize Savoy originally.
I am. In order to do that, in the short term, I had to re-stabilize it. Sometimes you have to take circuitous routes to where you want to go.
I'm just not sure that your grand strategy is a grand strategy, not rationalization for what happened.
Okay.
Your outside strategy.
Steve, I can crush Savoy.
Oh, I know that.
I cannot crush France.
Right. No, I know that as well.
So, if
If the
Savoy
rebellion
becomes
in
a
France
vassal
happened
of
after your
France,
invasion, when you invaded Savoy, France was not attempting to vassalize it. It wasn't
No.
until after the invasion that they happened.
I know. Then I declared war on France to be able to re-invade Savoy and besiege everything France is, so Savoy will not become a vassal of France.
But it sounds like more like you had to re-stabilize Savoy.
I did, because Savoy was about to become a vassal of France.
Exactly. Less of a grand strategy and more of a reactive strategy.
My grand strategy is to keep Savoy isolated from powerful nations.
Well, originally we were attempting to seize several parts of northern, like the Dauphiné region.
I am.
So I'd say that's your secondary strategy, to keep it isolated. The primary strategy is to seize Dauphiné. The secondary strategy is to ensure that no greater power can do so before you can.
Fine. Granted, all of that is null and void now because I don't need, because I'm going to be the king of Denmark.
Right. Now you no longer need Dauphiné.
Still, it's better for France not to have Dauphiné.
France no longer exists.
It still exists, it's just not very powerful.
But, it exists. It's mostly Brittany.
Yeah, it's a good chunk of Brittany. And a good chunk of Flanders.
And Tours.
Yeah, I mean, once
Paris is part of the revolt.
they're gonna get a lot of Eastern France once this other civil war is over. It's just not gonna be the same guy.
It's gonna be a French woman instead of a Dutch guy.
Yeah.
Wait, no, she's pressing Prince Philip the Wicked.
Oh yeah. Somebody else's?
Philip the Wicked. Who is he? Let's see. Flant, claimants. Prince Philip the Wicked Capet.
Back to Akepe.
He's 60 years old, so there's a chance that this...
Yeah, it could just end.
He's a kinslayer.
Wow, what a pick.
They really know how to pick him.
He's trusting, temperate, and kind, and a poet. But he also kills his family.
I can create the King of Wallachia now.
I feel like you should just stick with Great Moravia.
I mean, I'll once I have a province over there, I'll give it to a family member.
Nah, you know, due to the way that you got this, I'm perfectly fine with letting you keep all that land.
We'll see. We'll see how I want to manage it.
Yeah.
I kind of like the idea of having, like, absolute control over Bohemia, having Great Moravia as my, like, main title and Bohemia as a secondary, and the rest of it kind of giving it to family members. Because, I like the idea that it's, like, that there'll always be the one guy that's kind of the head of the family that will be the King of Moravia, that his family will have control of certain kingdoms, duchies, wherever, but still, you know, in the Holy Roman Empire, so like a super powerful dynasty within the empire. But
so what? Make Great Moravia seniority and have it switch between the various.
that would be cool. I might do that. I'll keep that in mind, because that is kind of how Bohemia itself stuck around.
Mm-hmm.
That would be an interesting way to play it.
Yeah, have Great Moravia be the primary title.
Yeah.
Have it just alternate between of Bohemia, Hungary, and Wallachia.
Yeah, and wherever else I expand to.
That actually sounds kind of fun.
Yeah, I haven't really thought about. I'll give that a shot. Hopefully it doesn't. If it starts to turn out a little too crappy, then maybe not.
Oh, when we do the Russian thing, that's how we should do it.
How exactly? It's like that we each.
We'll make one. We'll all have like the same level title.
Okay.
But
Like,
we'll make one title that represents, being the head of Kiev seniority, but the others will be like primogeniture or gavelkind or something.
mm-hmm. Like maybe we
And
should.
then have Kiev pass between us.
Or should we just make the Empire of Russia?
Well, we could, but I was kind of thinking what we should do is, we actually try and emulate how Kiev really was.
Okay. We should make
which
a.
was an incredibly decentralized state.
All right. We should make a titular Empire of Kiev then.
But then we'd all have to have like empire ranked titles.
Hmm. All right. So, but we'd all still stay like no more than a. We'd all still stay dukes.
Well, whatever title we have, like, we could like upgrade, but none of us could upgrade unless. That's what I'm saying.
Say again. You cut out.
Like, we could upgrade from dukes to kings, I guess, but
Mhm.
only when all of us can upgrade at the same time. So that way, like, it's never like that any of us are each other's vassals.
Yeah.
But the person who has the title that shifts around is considered like the head and has the final say in like anything.
Okay.
Like, how they were in real life.
Sure. We'll work out the details later.
Yeah, right. For now, this is a really fun campaign.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I do kind of like the idea of spreading my dynasty around and having Great Moravia be sort of the main thing. Unless it starts becoming problematic, then I might just settle down somewhere.
God, this claim is taking forever. See if I can invite any better diplomats. Why, yes, I can. 23 diplomacy. Hello, random Serbian dude.
Yeah, how goes your expansion, Steve?
My expansion.
Like,
Steve, do what I just did. Go to Character Finder, select people who will join your court, and search for someone with high diplomacy.
yeah, how good is your diplomat?
9.
That's really, yeah, just get anyone else.
My new one is 23. Oh yeah, 19% chance to fabricate.
Yeah, there's a dude that's got like 24 that you could that I could invite right now. Maybe you could as well. He's Armenian, Neaphysite.
Steve might be too far.
Yeah, that's possible. You want me to just give you my cousin? He's got 23.
One sec.
Your attractive sister could use a husband.
Mine?
Yeah.
My
He's-
attractive sister?
Yeah? Your youngest adult sister.
Yeah.
Enrico of Grand Mustardy.
Yeah, I really hope I don't have to restart this war again. That would be the most annoying thing. I hate this emperor, man.
Yeah, he's awful.
How did he become celibate? Why?
Maybe that's why he's depressed.
I don't know, I think I'd chalk that up more to being in hiding.
Oh, he became celibate because he's gay.
Is that? I don't think that actually happens. Is that an event chain or something?
No, but he's gay.
Yeah, I mean, like, mechanically, I don't think that
There's
is
no
actually
really-
happens.
He's probably a member of a holy order of a like monastic society and chose to become celibate.
Maybe. Let's see. I mean, you could look to see, not seeing him in the Benedictine order.
Yeah, I'm in the Benedictine order, so I can. Wait, no, I can check. Let's see. I'm not
Nice.
seeing him in.
No, he's not in the Dominican either.
Well, there goes that theory. Maybe he was and he got kicked out. Yep, Steve got taken over by Genoa.
Well, on the bright side, that's more area that you could try and take. 2 provinces.
Genoa doesn't really change any of my strategy. Genoa is incredibly weak. They're a merchant republic.
So, Steve, do you want that better diplomat or what?
I'm working on it.
How exactly are you working on it? Because I could just do the betrothal.
No, I hired one.
Oh, okay. How good is he?
22.
Alright, that's pretty good. As long as I'm thinking about it, though.
My last chancellor was named Chancellor Albino. Funny name. Anywho. Albino can no longer fulfill his duty. Search for the rumored artifact. That's because
Yeah, the revolt ended. The King of France is still Flemish.
Dang. Alright, could I... Oh, that's interesting. Alright.
That is a weak France.
We have... I forgot that we actually have an anti-pope, so that's how we got excommunicated. It wasn't by the real pope, it was by the fake pope.
Oh.
Pope Alexander III, the drunkard. So I've been improving.
Great pope.
I've been improving relations with the real pope.
Oh, I have two.
Oh, well, I mean, yeah, that's right. You need to do that. I will send him a gift. He now likes
This
me.
pope doesn't really matter because he does what the Kaiser says.
He does for excommunications in the HRE, and because these other guys are fighting for this excommunication war, if I could lift his excommunication, their wars will be over. And there we go. I'm golden.
Nice.
Because these other wars, everything was occupied. And I only had like 53% war score, so now I need to... so now I can actually win because he's no longer excommunicated.
Good call.
So yeah, Steve, as far as expansion goes, maybe you should look into marriages, like getting people that have claims that you might be able to press. Just, I mean, it'd have to be in Genoa. Like, let's see. County of Piedmont. There's an old man. Now, you only have one province, so you can't exactly give him anything. The only thing I could think of... I don't know. I guess, like, fabricating claims really is the only way. Do you have border skirmish as a CB? Oh, you do have two provinces.
Yeah, I can do a border.
Yeah, do border skirmishes, dude. Like, if you get an alliance with somebody, maybe you could just border skirmish Piedmont. That might make you strong enough to do an independence. Now, independence from Savoy and just become under Genoa yourself. You could make the duchy. Then
the
probably...
duchy is already made. It's
Oh.
held by the Duke of Savoy.
Gotcha. Get a claim on it somehow. Oh, dude, if you could get a claim on the duchy, you could probably beat him.
I can give him a shot. Oh, we got new Doge. It's just as old as the old one.
That's how it
And
happens.
then he has
He's infirm.
children. Yeah, he's infirm. That's Genoa.
Here comes the new Doge, same as the old Doge.
Infirm.
Ghaznavids are doing well. Oh wow, Lancaster is independent.
Oh wow, yeah, that all broke away. Sucks to suck, Norway. That's a big old duchy. Swear fealty to England. Look, another Doge. This one isn't quite as old, but he has pneumonia.
Oh wow, there's a new Doge.
Yeah. As I
The
said.
old one died.
Oh.
Milan is doing well. Yeah, check out the Duke of Lombardi.
Oh yeah, that's big. It's Matilda's son.
Yep.
I want to play as her one of these days.
Yeah, she's awesome.
I want to make the Kingdom of Italy as her. Actually, once the DLC comes out, yeah, Italy.
You know, she was appointed Queen of Italy.
Cool.
Well, Vice Queen of Italy.
Emphasis on the vice. Is murder a vice? I'm confused.
Well, I believe her vice was more sleeping with two separate wives.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, that's what I was thinking of.
Yeah, she got 2 divorces and had affairs with.
Speaking of, Lombardy is attacking Pisa. Trying to vassalize him. Neat. I didn't even notice that they're independent, because their color is so similar to the HRE.
And the Pope.
Yeah.
It's almost the same color as H.
A different flavor of white.
Maintain their independence.
It's almost the same color as the Pope, as the papacy, and
It's because they all have maintained their independence by tricking the HRE into thinking. I don't know.
Just
look at
color the map this.
After you're seeing the map is same color. It looks slightly different. Yeah. That's the same. I don't know why the
It's
British
just the paper. It got a little wet.
Oh, dude, check it out. The Shadom of Georgia is something that exists now.
What?
The Hashemids?
Yeah, the Hashemid Shadom of Georgia.
Neat.
They're Persian.
So, are you at war with Norway, Chris?
No,
You...
my son is.
Yeah, okay. It's only a tributary war, though. So it's not that bad.
Yeah,
It looks like it's gonna lose it.
probably.
That was not the place that I was expecting you to get.
Neither was I.
Yeah, so I think I'm gonna head off around 11 o'clock. That's
All right.
cool. I don't know. Are you guys cool with that, or
That's okay.
is that a good time?
I'm enjoying this. This is probably my favorite
I'm
campaign
enjoying
that
the
we've
show.
done.
I'm pretty tired.
What time is?
10:39.
11:30.
Okay, so like half an hour.
Yeah, so like about half an hour, give or take. We're gonna, But
Oh, Galicia just got a whole lot larger.
Oh wow, good for them. Oh yeah, they inherited Castile.
Nice.
Nothing super interesting happening in Asia right now.
No, it's all just kind of the same old thing. Ghaznavid's still sticking around. Nomads.
The current emperor of China likes Tengris, but dislikes African cultures.
Yeah, he's racist.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's like...
The Emperor of China in this game is always racist.
It's... I guess it's kind of a safer bet, though. The Tengris are kind of right next to him. African cultures, he's lucky that he even knows what they are.
I'm surprised he does.
Maybe they
But
got...
again, I
He
guess
knows-
They got
I
explorers.
guess they trade with China trades with Abyssinia.
Yeah.
And
There's not explorers over there.
he doesn't
Oh
like
wow,
them.
he's Jurchen.
Hmm.
He's Manchurian.
Neat. Seriously?
What happened?
I'm gonna have another rebellion here. Hold on a second. True ruler of Hungary.
What is happening in my neck of the...
No. We're not allowed.
How can it be so difficult to fabricate a claim on Piedmont?
Not even that strong.
It's like nobody cares about it. And yet, even my good chancellor just seems to have some kind of fucking problem.
Sometimes it just takes forever. But, I mean, the...
He's French.
Who? The chancellor or the...
The Count of Piedmont.
Count of Piedmont. Well, he's soon to be fired from his job. Count of... Or Piedmont. Or Piemonte.
Piedmont.
Once we invade, it'll have spelled the same, pronounced different.
Will your
in
reign of
English,
terror ever
they
end?
pronounce that Piedmont.
Wait, what, John?
Will your reign of terror never end?
The Tormentor.
No, the renamer.
Lord of Grand Mustardy?
Yeah?
Well, he gives us an olive branch here, where it's not changing the name of Piedmont. Not its spelling, anywho. But its pronunciation to Piemonte.
He changed it because he's French.
Who did? I'm not French.
No, the guy who holds it.
No, but it's still Piedmont right now. I'm the one who's going to change it to Piemonte. Piemonte. Yeah, definitely the T. Piemonte. Speaking of
Alright,
renaming things, Saluzzo needs a new name.
I just love the Dutch, Flemish King of France. At least the Queen of Aquitaine is Aquitaine. Though her son and heir is French. Oh, hey, the King of Galicia is Portuguese.
Oh, cool. He made converted to Portuguese. That's cool.
The King of Sicily is still Norman. Wow, check out how many kingdom titles the Seljuk Sultan has.
I'll take a look at that in a second. Oops. The Magnificent. Persia, Anatolia, Syria, Elam, Iraq, Yemen, Al Jazeera. Impressive. Good for him.
Ghaznavid has 4 too. So if they got the money, they could make an empire. Yeah, my claim's not coming through either, Steve, so it's not just you. It's not just you.
Yeah. What are you trying to make a claim on?
Savoy.
Well, it should be a little bit easier to make a claim on Piedmont than Savoy. Also, Savoy's part of Genoa.
Yeah, but I'm trying to get a claim on the county.
Oh, the county. Okay, gotcha. In which case, no, it should be just about as same difficulty. To get claim on it. However, I could just start a border war with. The problem is that he has a good amount of. Let me see. Oh, I can kick his ass. Motherfucker, you're going down. Yeah. I'm recalling my chancellor because I'm having a board over your Piedmont. You're going down.
No, go for it, dude. Yeah, I think you've got enough guys. And maybe you could...
Uh-oh. Oh, wait, no, never mind. They don't need to uh-oh.
Alright, good. No uh-oh. Isn't there a way that you could ask for to be the direct vassal of a higher liege than your immediate vassal? Liege?
Holy shit, my commanders are awesome. Oh, man, this guy's fucked. My commanders are... Mm-hmm. 25 and 28.
Nice.
Yeah, this guy's lost this war already.
Oh, we're fighting the Byzantines.
Oh, now you got it?
Byzantines.
Yeah.
I can't see this as a good idea, but hey, I guess the Byzantines have been brought down a couple pegs.
He's Jewish. The Byzantine Emperor is Jewish. He was just educated to be Jewish and he became the emperor somehow.
Wow.
So this is a holy war. I can see how this could be a good idea. He's only got 12k guys.
He's also a child.
Yeah. This is for Carunia.
Okay. Maybe this isn't the stupidest idea our Kaiser.
Which one's the Duchy of Carunia?
It's in Bulgaria.
Interesting choice. I would... Oh, yeah, I guess that makes sense. That's really his most immediate border.
Warm water Black Sea ports.
Okay, the Civil War ended because the guy died.
Oh man, I lost one of my really awesome commanders. He got killed.
Dang, dude.
Well, you're still crushing him in the battle, so...
Yeah, but That guy had 25 marshal.
Wow, that's good.
It's awesome.
Babylon Mark II, Steve.
Yeah, it's the new name of the
If I were to make seniority succession my thing, and then make all my family members, like, would that... There's a pretty good chance that would make my next character at some point a duke, though, isn't it? Like, a
Yes.
duke under another one of my guys?
Yes. Or someone who didn't have a title at all.
Vile heathens.
This motherfucker. You can force realm peace. I have 3 months to end all my conflicts.
We gotta hurry then.
Yeah, but it also restarted my siege.
Wow.
Why did it do that?
Because it's rude.
That's it. If I don't have this country when I am in charge of it, and I should be.
Was it Duke Peter, or was it the Doge?
Duke Peter the shed.
Yeah, sounds like a loser.
Don't call me the shed for nothing. I know.
Yeah, it's actually
If
very
if he dies in,
Ooh, oh man, my heir is gonna be a good diplomat.
That's always nice.
Yeah. We got 2 traits that are good for it. Current stats are 5, 5, 5, 5, 2 at 12 years old. So yeah, I think it probably would be a bad idea. I feel like it'd be pretty likely that the seniority thing would become an issue.
Mm-hmm.
Although, I mean, I would hold land directly. Still. So he would inherit that land. So I wouldn't be playing as an unlanded character.
so within a minute of making an attempt to kill Duke Peter, I got another offer to kill Duke Peter.
Nice.
So killing him is fairly popular right now, probably because he enforced realm peace. When I was about to bring the glory of Mustardy, yet another county.
Yeah, I mean, worst case scenario, I guess, is that I just control the land that I have normally. As long as I have Bohemia as my part, I would just kind of inherit other pieces of land.
Mm-hmm.
Oh no!
So that's maybe not a bad idea. I'll keep considering that. I don't want to rush into it. I do like the principle that it follows, because I started with Bohemia being seniority, and that isn't a common thing either.
Yeah, Russian succession.
I guess it's
not
a
common
Slavic
because it
thing,
was
maybe.
A terrible idea.
Yeah. Dang. Sorry that you couldn't get your war going, dude.
I haven't.
It ended.
Oh, fuck.
Realm peace was enforced.
Man. The Duke's gonna die.
Do it. I don't know, if I go for seniority, then I might not be able to... Seniority has its ups and downs. Upsides, downsides.
province will be about to become a part of Dauphine. Dauphine's gonna be pretty, a little bit more powerful.
Genoa is about to vassalize.
Oh, you're right. There's more in province.
That's good. That's more places that you could expand to.
It's true that I could expand to.
Could, yes.
The realm peace.
I mean, that doesn't last forever.
Well, if he's ever able to get back into the HR, it wouldn't be too hard to expand into Italy.
Yeah. Consider this a stepping stone. You gotta get strong here first.
Oh, hell yeah. My commander just discovered a do 28 Marshal.
Nice. Yeah, I think our war against the Byzantines is gonna go nicely. We've already got like a good couple thousand sitting on there, and there's like 13,000 more dudes showing up.
It's almost like arbitrarily deciding to make your son idea.
Yeah. I feel like that needs to be fixed. You should not... If your character is to be educated by another character of a different religion, I feel like there should be some sort of emphasis that the AI would have to make sure that he doesn't become the other religion. I mean, there should be a chance that it happens, but I feel like it should be unlikely. Because this is stupid. How did he become the emperor, even? I mean, it was inherited. No, it was like his previous character, I think, was ousted somehow, because his father's still alive. And his father is Orthodox. His heir is his father, so it would go back to being, Orthodox.
Yeah, his father was ousted.
Range. Alright, 5% left.
He's an adult now. The Emperor of Byzantium.
Yeah. Not a very good character either. Highest stat 8.
Might be because he's born in the purple, you know, all that poison.
Maybe. My friend got wounded. Practicing my swordsmanship a little bit too hard. I like my character, he's a cool guy. Intent, kind, gregarious, trusting, brave. Kind of dude you want to chill with. Yep. Luna army.
Steve, I am invading Savoy.
No good. Yeah, you get rid of that Duke. I'm perfect fine with that.
You're getting that whole duchy?
No, just the county.
Which, oh, okay, I didn't even see that the county was
Savoy.
Savoy.
To usurp the duchy.
Yeah, that'd be nice. Alright, won the war.
Yeah, that's a mighty kingdom.
Indeed it is. I could legally revoke Bohemia from him. The duchy. Who's his heir? Send my guys down to help out with the war against the Byzantines. As long as I've got them raised. I'm gonna lower... Actually, no. I'm gonna lower everyone. And just, wait for my troops to recoup. And then I'll do it. I really want to get Prague as my capital. You might accept. Yeah, Hungary does not like my rule.
It's almost like they would prefer to be ruled by a Hungarian.
Nonsense. There is no... Like, the Byzantines are gonna get slaughtered. They got 14k now. Doesn't help that his marshal is 2. He's also fighting against... like, some, lower-level Seljuk guys. Yeah, it's like Seljuk dukes, oddly enough. Not the king, but some dukes. All right. Yeah, let's raise some centralization. Hey there, Altea. How's it going? Thanks for joining me. Yeah, I mean, the Seljuks taking Byzantine land, that's pretty normal. They've got all of Anatolia. The, Jewish Byzantine Emperor not gonna be able to hold off too well against them, as is. The Seljuks have been pretty passive.
That's almost as great as the Ashkenazi Jewish king of Italy.
Yeah. That was a weird one. Alright, so I started as the Count of Olomouc, and then I was able to get Brno, and then was able to get the Duchy of Moravia, and then I was able to take the Kingdom of Hungary, which also included most of the Kingdom of Wallachia at that point. My friend Steve is playing as... he started as... Montferrat. He renamed it the Grand Mustardy, because he really likes mustard. And, Chris is the Duchess of Upper Burgundy, started as Aragao, so he is a von Habsburg. The first von Habsburg he started as.
Second.
Oh, the second. The first one you could play as.
Yeah, the first one lost a game of chess with death.
Yeah, so the HRE, like, Genoa broke off, then I broke off unintentionally. It was like both Steve and I became independent, completely not of any power of our own. And then, yeah, I just had a claim to Hungary, and there was a rebellion that I was able to take advantage of, and I just got all this land. I did a good. I could make Wallachia and Magyar right now if I wanted. Yeah, making it seniority. Making my main title seniority. Is that a good idea? Worst case scenario. Oh yeah, I'll just
as a one county.
What was that?
Worst case scenario, you end up as a one because you always get the capital.
Yeah, I mean, ideally, I mean, wouldn't I get all of the land that I hold directly as the previous character?
No, because the kingdom title on a different. The other kingdom title would be on a different session.
Gotcha. So I would maybe have to make Bohemia also seniority to secure it.
Yeah, but it sounds like it would probably be safer just to keep your family be vassals.
Yeah, that would be safer. Once I get all... I want to directly hold all of Bohemia. And then I will...
I say you should directly hold all of the Moravia and the...
Say again, you were cutting out.
I say instead of directly holding all of Bohemia, directly Duchy of Moravia.
You're really cutting out.
Duchy Moravia, Duchy Nitria. Hold all of those.
I want Prague. Prague good.
It's not that much better than what you...
I mean, it's... 2 more holdings. Holding slots. But special traits,
It's
I mean...
It's only one more holding slot than Hedrick.
But it's Prague! It's the Rome of the Central Eastern Europe. Western Eastern Europe. Eastern Central Europe. Very Central Europe. It's pretty much smack dab in the middle. Of the good parts of Europe, at least. Yeah, special traits. I mean, I don't really know about special traits. Like, the bloodline thing hasn't been implemented yet. That's not going to be until the next DLC. Yeah, Prague is basically Rome. But with fewer bishoprics, so it's better.
Oh yeah, I'm sure all the Romans say that Prague is basically Rome.
Well, they will when I'm done with this continent. Oh, you mean like, genetic, what's the word? What's that, what are the traits that,
Congenital?
Congenital traits, right. No, we haven't had any of those. My father was ugly. Thankfully I didn't stick with that. And that was quite the character.
He became ugly because he worshipped Satan.
Yep.
He started with handsome.
Or at least, yeah. Really turned around there.
That really halted Genoa's advance.
Nice. You got this.
Oh, definitely. The only question is, which county does he usurp? There is a 50% chance that
How much before you can actually make the kingdom?
What kingdom?
Burgundy.
Oh, I need 2 counties,
Nice.
so this will be one of the 2.
Alright, getting there.
Well, I don't need to make it anymore because I'm gonna inherit Denmark.
Oh, right. But I mean, hey,
Or
another
rather,
kingdom.
my heir is the King of Denmark. The Irish von Habsburg King of Denmark.
This game's weird.
Yeah.
So the way we're gonna play this game is that we are kind of gonna become dominant in the Holy Roman Empire. We're going to remain kings. Well, we're not gonna make our own empires, but we're going to make our dynasties like prominent throughout the world.
And we
Which-
wanted
yeah.
to like maintain the like with a bunch of small independent duchies and principalities that would all vote. But you can see things are kind of going off the rails.
Yeah, it's like you were really cutting out. Your connection must be really crappy today.
God. I was just saying that we were going to try and keep the HRE as the HRE.
Yep, keep the HRE as
I
the
love
HRE.
I love how like whenever you re-explain something, it starts out clear and then starts cutting out again as soon as you begin to explain what was cutting out before.
Ugh.
But speaking of cutting out,
Can we keep going till I finish this war?
how much longer do you got with the war?
All right, hold on 1 second.
16% war score.
So, have you ever been asked to dole out titles by your liege?
Yes.
Because I have been. This is the first time this has ever happened to me. Like, the lazy emperor wants to... Prince...
Oh, he wants to give all of those.
Yeah, he wants to give away all of...
Here's a good time to place your dynasty on a bunch of...
Yeah. I mean, he's giving me 3 options. The best candidate, the second best candidate, and the third best candidate. And these are all... Right now, these are going for... Only for cities right now. Kind of weird.
Well, I guess do the cities then.
Yeah, best candidate. Best candidate? I don't know. Weird. So yeah, we're gonna... Best candidate for the cities. Bishoprics, best candidate. Made the no! You made the Empire of Carpathia. Ah,
What?
Asshole.
Who did?
the only guy that could, other than me. I mean, the dude. What an idiot! What an
It's
idiot!
Magnetic elective.
So, I mean, is it gonna go to the same guy always?
No.
Oh, what a stupid fool! Ugh. Why?
Oh, yeah, on the map.
This guy is the
God,
worst.
This guy is horrible.
This is the worst emperor ever.
Where is he?
Where is he? I mean,
Yeah, my map hasn't updated.
he's the emperor of the Holy Roman
Okay,
Empire.
currently it's
Oh.
going to go to the same guy, but they're...
That will change.
Yeah.
Oh, Kaiser of Carpathia. Holy shit.
Yeah, he's our liege.
Why did he make the Empire of Carpathia?
All right, Prince. Who are these guys? All right, Prince. He's only giving me like certain options, which is kind of weird.
This is the worst emperor ever.
Yeah.
We had finally started to get everything back on the rail.
Man. Could you imagine your leader being literally the stupidest human being on Earth? I certainly can.
Well, John, you're gonna end up being outside of the HRE again.
Ugh. No, okay. I need to organize this stuff. I need to find these characters to see if the off chance that any of these guys are my
Are you
family.
gonna be the emperor of the Carpathians?
No, he'd have to. Wait, hold. Prince.
Basically, he didn't want you owning this area so much that he gave it away to some other.
All right, so no, okay. The weird thing is, the the provinces that I'd be handing out, I give them to my kids.
Oh.
Those are my only options. My 3 sons. All right, I'm just gonna. My oldest son is 13. Oh man, he's dull, but he's affectionate and curious.
He's a gentle soul.
Yeah.
My oldest son is dull too.
So there's and he's doing diplomacy too. I don't even know how we got this.
Bart, yeah, I like how you gave your dull son the diplomacy app. Don't worry. It's simple. Okay.
So I'm just.
Why would he ever do that?
Hey man, more prestige for me. Wow, this is so dumb.
Your son just brings candy to the other leaders. It's an apple.
That's a weird thing for a 37-year-old kid to do.
Hey John, you might be the only one who can actually for the Second Empire type.
That'd be funny. If once I get it, I'll destroy it immediately, and then it's like, hey man, we're trying to play a certain kind of campaign here.
You can't destroy a primary title, so just make sure you always vote for the guy who's going to inherit the other title.
Ugh. Dumb. Alright, should I give... Sorry that I'm keeping this paused. Should I give all the land to my heir? Or should I give it to, like, my set? I'll just give it all to my heir, and I can give it away later if I want to.
Empire title?
Hmm?
How do you destroy an empire title?
Generally, you don't.
Right. There's no ever good reason to do that. Unless you're playing this exact campaign.
Yeah.
I like how none of this has like been our design.
This is the
like
so
in any
far.
other campaign.
Oh, oops.
This would be like incredibly beneficial. Like we accidentally got an empire.
Yeah.
Because our emperor was a fucking moron. Like he's just dumb, and he just gave you an empire basically.
Yeah. Right now.
If this was any other campaign, that'd be like perfect.
I
It'd
could.
be like a series of incredibly fortuitous events.
So the laws at current, I think, like, there are a bunch of dudes that are voting for the next Holy Roman Emperor, and the only one that they're voting for is the guy that is currently going to be the next Holy Roman Emperor.
Okay.
So that's lucky, I guess.
Kind of like CK2 evolved to challenge us in this campaign in the strangest ways.
Yeah. Made the Empire of Carpathia, what a fool. But yeah, I'm glad you're enjoying it, Altea. If you're new and you want to see more of this, we like to play this campaign once a week, every Friday evening. Pretty much the only times that we can get everybody together. I also like to play Crusader Kings on my own. European Universalis 4. I've been playing Hearts of Iron 4 lately. I've been playing as the German Reich, trying to be friendly, making friends as Germany. Not a mean guy. So another thing that I was talking about the campaign, Steve, is that where Germany has this friendly route that you can go down, Britain has a very aggressive focuses they can go down. So like not even just invade Germany, invade Italy. In order to get to those, you could take focuses that are invade the Netherlands, invade Norway, stuff like that.
That's interesting.
Yeah. So you can play it like real Britain.
In the real world, the Nazis were invited to invade Norway.
Yep, my son's my heir.
Upon the end of the war, the guy who sent the invite was convicted.
Yeah. Oh, the Queen of Sicily. Oh man, oh man, the Queen of Sicily was murdered. Oh yeah, how's it going, Chuckles Lap? The campaign was going pretty well last time. I just I need to hope that Italy attacks Albania and Yugoslavia, because I want to get Yugoslavia and Albania in my faction. They're fascist now, but they don't want to join my faction yet, so I want them to get invaded, so that will hopefully happen. Alright, you got your land. What? You usurped a county from you, Steve.
What?
You lost Grand
So
Mustardy.
Peter took it to Grand Mustardy from me. Okay, that's it. I'm done. I'm done for the night. I can't continue this now.
Hey, on the bright side.
I gotta go to sleep.
Okay.
After losing Grand Mustardy now, I just can't. I can't. That's not right. That wasn't supposed to happen. Not Grand Mustardy. Now all I have is Babylon Mark II. This is all I got. Motherfucker, he took Mustardy from me.
Hey Steve, you have a strong claim on that county. So you could, and you have more troops than him at the moment, so you could probably just declare war.
Right. Cool way to do France there. So yeah, the Queen of... Oh, he declared a revolt. Nice. Do you want to keep doing this, or do you want to wait for next week to continue this, Steve?
We'll finish this off, and Chris can try to finish his war.
I
All right.
did.
Best of luck.
Oh, you did already? Okay, well, I'm just gonna lay siege to him and try to occupy.
So the Queen of Sicily is imprisoned by me, and she is married to my kinsman. So if I were to land my kinsman... Oh, hold on, no I can't. Oh wait, no I could. Get him invited to my court. If I land him... What?
Oh no, never mind. That's my army. But I saw another army cross my screen. I thought that a different army was attacking his army.
Okay.
But it wasn't, so that lap was not.
And so this is gonna...
Oh, fuck! Are you fucking... Okay, no, we're waiting until next week. I have 1,001 attackers, and he has 1,001 defenders. That's the final straw for me.
Okay.
So I can't lay siege to him.
Let me see if I can help you out.
You could probably just go back to your province, like recover a little bit, and then head back.
Maybe. I'm gonna do that. But I still think, yeah, this is a good place to cut it. For me.
I could also just join your war.
You can.
I could just straight up join
but
it.
I think I'm good for the night. I think I'm gonna...
Alright, well remember to try and do that next time. But,
What? Invade him? Oh, I'll invade him.
I mean, I could help you.
Right, no, I know. Yeah.
I will just do it for you. Okay, so, hold on now. I just want to try and figure this...
This is why I told you you should declare war. Chance of...
Really bad connection, dude. Not getting any of that.
This is why I warned him he should declare war. soon as I did.
Oh, yeah, okay. Okay, let's see now. If you want to drop out, Steve, that's cool. I just kind of want to take a look at a couple things, maybe plan stuff out for next time.
Oh, cool. Yeah, I'm gonna head to sleep.
I had something I wanted to tell you guys though.
What's up?
After the stream closes down.
Oh, okay. Okay, I can just chill. Just give me a second. I want just kind of think about this. Queen Millicent of Sicily, is in my prison.
Okay, what are you trying to do?
I'm trying to think about. Okay, okay. If I were to land her husband, who is of my dynasty, would he, when he inherits Sicily, would he join the HRE?
He would not inherit Sicily.
He would not inherit Sicily? Or his heir would? Not.
Her heir would inherit Sicily.
Yeah. She is married to him, of my dynasty.
Yes, and she has no children.
I know, yeah. I mean, when they have children.
You would lose whatever title you gave him, because Sicily is a higher tier.
I know. But would they join the HRE?
No, they would not.
Hmm.
Because Sicily is independent and it is a... So, whatever title that is part of the HRE is inherited, part of Sicily.
Okay. Okay. Alright, yeah.
The best thing you could do is just, set her free and hope that your family ends up on the throne and then you have, like, a friendly ally.
Yeah. How could I get a claim on it somehow?
Possibly, but...
I just got this guy in my court. I could murder him, marry her.
That would be a bad idea.
Why? I'm
sure you could marry her?
I mean, if I murder him, she's in my prison.
Okay, I gotta get you.
Okay, hold on. Alright, I'm just gonna end this off here, and then we can talk to Chris about what he wants to talk about there. Alright, so, thank you guys very much for joining me. Rock over London, rock on Chicago. I am Cyrock Omega, and have a nice day. Later.